I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, class. Today we'll be discussing American history, specifically all the important white men who founded this country. Starting with Columbus, who was the one to discover the Americas in 1492, and then the British colonists who colonized America and drove out the Indians, and then the founding fathers and the slave owners who started the country but didn't give anybody else any rights because they were white men. And that is all the important history you need to know about the United States. Why are only the white people important in our history class? And don't forget, your projects about your favorite point in history are due at the end of next week. Okay, any questions? No? Okay, perfect. Have a good weekend. I'm going to use this project to find out some history about my ancestors and people who aren't white in America. These books should be good for some research. Grandma, can you tell me a little bit about your life in Peru and the kind of traditions that your family had before you came to the United States? Of course. Well, before I met your grandfather, we lived in the mountains of Peru. My family were farmers. I would help in the farming too. We had a lot of stories and myths about different mountain spirits, but also we believed in God. So it was a mix of God and Mother Earth, and we used to sacrifice some food and drink to Mother Earth to make sure that our crops would turn out well each season. But we also prayed to God. We also, this that I'm making right now is kind of like what my family used to make, and my mother used to weave and sew, and was passed down through families. So our people, the Quechua people, have a beautiful and long history of resilience, even through colonization and colonialism. And I came to the United States because I met your grandfather, but the family that I had there, I'll never forget them. It was some of the happiest times of my childhood, and I'm so happy that you want to learn more about our family and our traditions. I had no idea that there was so much history and tradition that went into your culture, Grandma. Thank you so much for telling me about it. I love learning more about our family's history. Welcome back to class, everyone. So today we will start presenting our projects. Laura, would you like to go first? Great, come on up. Hi, everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the history of the Quechua people, who live all along the Andes Mountains, but specifically from Peru, because that's where my family's from. So I did a little bit of research, and I even spoke to my family about our Quechua traditions. I'm really excited to give this presentation. I hope I can teach you all something that we aren't going to learn about in class. Excuse me, Laura, that's not what we talk about in this class. But I think this is important history. Well, yeah, your favorite part of the important history. Like I said, important history is the white people who have been in power in America, or even the Americas. I don't mind that you did Peru, but it's the important history. I'm sorry, Laura, I can't give you a good grade for this presentation. I'll give you a chance to make it up if you want with something important. And she said it wasn't important history and that I couldn't get a good grade for it. And the only important history is white people in America. Some people just don't understand that it's not just their own history that's important. All you can do now is make sure that you know that our history is important, and make sure that you are ready to teach people about it in the future, and make sure you teach people that it's important. It'll be okay, I promise. Hi kids, welcome to class. Today we'll be learning one of my favorite parts of history, which is South American history. So we're going to learn a little bit about countries like Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, Chile, Argentina, just to name a few. I hope you guys enjoy this lesson as much as I do. And it's special to me because my family's actually Peruvian, so I'm going to bring you guys some things that I have in my house that show some history about South America as we talk about it over the next few days.